Today I'm going to talk about atherosclerosis and an herb called Hong Hua, which literally translated means red flower. And it's an herb that's been used in Chinese medicine for a long time. And I was going to talk about it in relation to atherosclerosis. Now, Hong Hua in Chinese medicine is an herb that is said to invigorate the blood. It helps to move the blood. In low doses, it can help to gently move and give a healthy movement to the blood. In higher doses, it can cause bleeding and can be dangerous. So it's an herb that we consider carefully when we prescribe it to our patients in the right doses for the right conditions. And it also depends on your constitution. Now, Hong Hua is used largely in Chinese medicine historically for uh, gynecological purposes and gynecological treatments, things like uterine fibroids or polyps, um, menstrual irregularities, even infertility. It can be useful if there's blood stasis. And we diagnose that by looking at your tongue, asking you different questions, checking your pulse. That's how we come to the diagnosis of blood stasis. And this is an herb that can help to treat blood stasis and invigorate the blood. Hong Hua is an herb that has two organ systems that it has an affinity for. It's said to go to the liver and also to the heart. And so the liver is kind of where we get the gynecological aspect of the treatment uses of Hong Hua. But interestingly, it also goes to the heart. And so more recently, relatively recently, it's been utilized more for also atherosclerosis or even coronary artery disease because it has a blood moving aspect. Now, when you think about atherosclerosis from a Western medicine perspective, atherosclerosis really means plaque buildup in the vessels. And in Western medicine, we have a number of things that we know are attributed to it, like high cholesterol, smoking, high blood pressure. Those things can cause atherosclerosis and atherosclerotic vascular disease in the heart and the brain, causing heart attacks and strokes. And so plaque buildup is something that we take very seriously in Western medicine. We use blood pressure medications, counseling on smoking cessation, using cholesterol medications also to treat plaque buildup, and using surgical interventions, using coronary intervention, stent placement, revascularization techniques. So there's a lot of things that are being done in Western medicine to treat atherosclerosis. Now, I did want to talk about Hong Hua now because it has that blood moving aspect to it. It's thought to be good for uh, things like coronary artery disease because it's helping to promote blood movement. And in Chinese medicine, there's no such term as atherosclerosis, but we do have concepts and ideas of blood stasis and the blood not moving and the blood causing obstruction and the blood being inhibited. And so the movement of the blood, the healthy movement of the blood is one of the important things that we try to restore function to with Chinese medicine, with acupuncture, with herbal medicine, with herbs like Hong Hua. And so for gynecological issues, like I said, uterine fibroids, polyps, infertility, menstrual irregularities, for atherosclerotic disease, for coronary artery disease, carotid disease, carotid stenosis, a lot of different things, peripheral vascular disease. This is an herb that has a blood invigorating movement and may be able to help depending on what your symptoms are. And oftentimes, when we have patients with these conditions in our clinic, they usually have other compounding complications as well. And so we rarely will use this herb just as a standalone herb, but it's usually as part of a number of other herbs to give a holistic approach to whatever disease that you may have. And so, anyways, if you are a patient, if you have atherosclerosis, if you have coronary artery disease, carotid stenosis, um, peripheral vascular disease, gynecological issues, Hong Hua may be an herb that can help you. And if you want to find out more information, you can reach out to us at www.houstonacupuncture.com. You can find out if you may be a good candidate for some of the treatment options we have, especially if you're looking for a holistic approach and a customized approach. That's precisely what we do at our clinic. So check us out and We'll see you next time.